Good, you?
Thanks.
Hi. Hello. Refreshing air up here. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Hello. Hello. Uphill traffic. Yep, that's me. There's Ragged over there. That's what we're going to be hiking today, folks. I'll take the doggy path. It's more comfortable for my feet. Maybe because I'm part werewolf. The world may never know. Look at this. Holy crap. Go along the edge. This is a muddy ass path. Tall, slender objects like me sink. But we got this. Looking down on the town of Adams. Not in a bad way either. I know that could be interpreted more than one way. A mud bonanza before we actually start climbing Ragged, which is soon. We're kind of riding the ridge over to Ragged, and then we'll start climbing again. See if the Spring Beauties are out, my favorite flowers. They're starting to bloom. I first discovered this type of flower up here. And they're really cool. I like them. That's where I see them growing most, is in the vicinity of Mount Greylock. They say this is a unique ecosystem up here. Yeah, they're not in full bloom yet, but they're starting. They're really pretty when they're in full bloom. I'm glad I went with a fleece today, because could you imagine? This wind is powerful and cold. We should be coming up upon the Ragged Mountain path very soon. As I remember it. I think we're gonna sidestep the trail here. That's a big bog, but stay clear of the Spring Beauties. We love those things. Here they are. Oh wow, they're blooming good up here. I need to get another picture. And here we come up to the Ragged Mountain path. It's a half mile to the summit, but to Raven Rocks it's a little further. I might be putting on my windbreaker at the summit, because this gets a little more technical, but a little less of a workout than we've been having. Don't worry, we'll be going back up shortly. big time, steeper than what we've encountered, but shorter spurts. Brr. I got a windbreaker in here though. Well, I can take my bug netting off now because it seems like the bugs don't like the wind we're experiencing up here. And I like that. For real. I really like that. Yeah, I'm gonna stick my hood up too, if I can find it. This reminds me of the back of Mount Prospect a little bit, which is funny because this is kind of in the same cluster of mountains. But trust me, the view off of this one is spectacular. I'll just go around it instead of going under, because Lord knows I hate doing the limbo if I don't have to. I'm a tall guy. I'd rather crab walk down a fucking scramble than do the limbo. Put it that way. But we are getting on our way. We should come to our first view on this trail pretty soon. Once we get over that hump there, it'll be towards Adams. Ragged's been pretty nice today though. It really has. It's just a little more overgrown here. You can go around or down, or you can come straight down. Okay. Some things I haven't noticed in the past, probably because I was less experienced when I first decided to take this hike on. And I probably did take the roundabout path, if you want me to be honest. Oh, that's pretty. Thank you for that. You realize it's been forever since I've been out here and I haven't even had to look at the map? This used to be one of my favorites. It is going to be a climb back up though, at least for Ragged. And then we'll be coming down Mount Greylock. The East Ridge is all the spectacular views on this mountain. And I assure you guys, it's coming pretty soon. Right up there, I see it. To the right. Beautiful. This is gorgeous. I think that's actually North Adams. I usually use a map for this place, but I've been dispensing with it lately. Trying to learn this place by heart. But we found it. This is the way. Definitely. We were close. One layer off. More of these we go. This is a great path, but it needs a little love. It doesn't get the love it deserves. You can see what it deserves now. Hi. Okay, this doesn't look too slick. I'm going to use this as practice for the knife edge, because this completely exposes me. Instead of using the inner path, aka the safe route. We might need my bug net again soon. They look more active down here again. Early season mud, but it's really not terrible considering where we are right now. This area is generally a little bit swampy. And I'll just cut down here. How about that? Because, yeah, I don't feel like ducking a tree, aka the limbo. Do 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 do. Should I start skipping through the woods like Little Red Riding Hood before we get to the ultimate view here? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Big bad wolf. I think the reason they say this hike takes so long is a lot of people get lost on Ragged Mountain. I've been here a few times, so I'm past that phase. It's a very twisty, unkempt path. that leads to something spectacular. And it in itself, in my opinion, is spectacular. I'd rather something be wild than domesticated by humans. Aha! I knew it was around here. I don't have proper lighting or anything, but we can shout, hello? It is kind of cool though. Let's go up Raven Rocks. And the cave actually helps you find the path because the path kind of skews right off to the left. All right. Okay. There we go. Now let's scope the view. It is windy up here, if you guys can't tell. Feels a little stormy in the air. Don't quote me on that, because We're also in the mountains, but seeing the time and everything, it might be time to head back below tree line. You see a marker here. Don't follow this. Do not. I think it might be a turning, but if you go that way, you're gonna go down a very dangerous path. You see that blue marker? Don't follow it. Instead, bear to the right. You'll have to squeeze through here. It doesn't look like a trail, but it most assuredly is. See that next marker? That's the one you want. Yeah, a lot of people get turned around up here, and I did a couple of times in my early days, and that can be a very dangerous turnaround. Like, I'm not even playing. I made it down that turnaround, and it should say something to you guys. I never found it worth doing again. The risk-reward ratio there is out of whack. But this is how you know you came down the right way. You start to see the caves again. You should see that. If you just see a wall, you went the wrong way. This is the first place coming from Raven Rocks that people really get turned around. But then we'll be climbing back up that area that we came off of. And instead of taking the trail back up, we're gonna veer down for a safer path back. Although, I don't know. The East Ridge seems relatively safe for me to come back up this time. And then it's gonna be a hike back up Ragged, and then everything will be down from there. All right, beautiful. I think we're gonna go right back up the East Ridge path. I don't usually do that, but it appeals to me today. Just got a wimble under this son of a bitch. Here we go.